Hello guys, Omni here. We have our first official trailer for Pixar's next film, Soul. Now, there's been some teaser trailers that we haven't covered here on the channel, and that's because I saw them for the first time before some of the movies that I went to go see, and I've seen them multiple times since then. So I'll just kind of give a brief, feeling that I got from watching those. And, I really like the art style that they have going for it. I really like the music that is kind of going along with it. It really kind of sets the flow and the tone for what I feel like the direction of the movie is going to be. It doesn't really tell us a whole lot about what the plot is going to be about, except that our character that we're following, his life is on the line. I believe he's teetering between life and death in an accident that happens along his journey. He's a musician, and it's something that brings passion to his life. And it's in this moment, in that kind of like achieving the dream kind of feeling, that is when the incident happens. So I assume we're going to go through some kind of existential journey for him, coming to terms with not just his life maybe, but what he had done to get to that point and what it is that maybe is keeping him clinging to that life. Pixar does a really good job at, handling very tastefully and simplistically a lot of really deep and existential themes. From Toy Story to Coco to what definitely seems to be a direction they're heading in this. So I'm really interested to see what the kind of pace, feeling, tone, voice of the movie is going to be. It definitely has me peaked and it has me teased. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this trailer. I've been talking about it quite enough here. So let's go ahead and check it out and hit play. I like the fluffy look to them. Little marshmallow soul ghosts.
What's your name, honey?
I'm Joe. I teach middle school band. Got it, go for it. Today started out as the best day of my life.
Back here tonight, first show's at 7.
Yes! Woohoo! You know what that's gonna say? Joe Gardner. I did it. I got
This is when it happens. Yep. Okay.
Must have been sudden.
Right after he gets it.
Wow! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Help!
That's it. That was such a. Okay, I'm done. That was a gorgeous shot.
Huh?
That was trippy.
No, it's the great before. This is where new souls get their personalities, quirks, and interests before they go to Earth.
Meet 22.
I don't want to go to Earth.
Stop fighting this.
I don't want
Okay, look, I already know everything about Earth, and I don't want anything to do with it.
You're missing out on the joys of life, like pizza. I can't smell. We can't taste either.
All that stuff is in your
This
body
is like plops out.
No smell, no taste.
or touch. See?
Okay, I get it. Wow, it's my life.
Is all this living really worth dying for? You're still alive?
Can you help me get back?
No way!
There I am. What are we waiting for?
Wait, not
Sweet.
What is it?
151,000 souls going to the great beyond every day, and I count every single one of them. That counts off.
All right. So yeah, pretty much seems like kind of what I was expecting or got from the teaser. Kind of evaluating your life, explaining and I know a lot of people, the world is a harsh place, and it can be, especially living to try to find something meaningful, something that actually does empower your soul rather than just kind of droning through the motions to survive. And, kind of with this soul that just doesn't see the point. And there's people who are living that kind of have that same mentality. And I'm wondering if this movie is going to address both sides of that coin. And that can get quite existential, and that could also lead to some very dark corners. Because life is hard. There's people that can't handle it. There's people that check themselves out, in a kinder way of putting it. Is this going to approach that? Are they going to tackle that side of it? Because I do think there is a good reason to be here. I do personally. But more people have it harder than others. And I'm curious to see how this approaches it, because you have that main point. Is all of this life really worth living? To die? Is it worth dying for it? There's a whole TED talk you can go down to, just kind of diving into just that concept, that argument, that debate, that topic itself. They're having fun with it. They're playing with it. You know, this idea of the afterlife and the pre-life that's an interesting thought. The pre-life, the formation of the soul before it's born into the world, is an interesting concept, and I'm curious to see how they develop that and expand upon that. As well as these beings that seem to be kind of like overseeing it, both the creation, the birth, the incitement, as well as the end, the close, and the return to the great beyond, which is such a visually stunning visual right there, with that, just that, like, it's like a cluster of stars that gets so compact that you just kind of see the white light. And as it fades out, it becomes more pixelated, because you're seeing the pieces, the dots, the specks, as it's coming apart. And this great staircase right into it, and this just single file line right into the afterlife. And them taking count. And the one didn't seem, at least the tone from their response when they're like, well, we're missing 2. Didn't seem too off. How are they missing 2 from going to the afterlife, or missing 2 in general from the lives being created versus the ones leaving? Was one created because he left? Some ideas, some things. I'm getting way too deep into this. It looks cute. It also looks like it's going to punch me in the gut until I cry. Because Pixar does a really good job of that. They have mostly a lot of really good hard-hitting wins. Even, I know, I'm going to kind of put a lot of this on this recent, pandemic going on right now as part of it, as well as maybe some of the trailers, but I thought Onward was fantastic. It was the latest that has come out in this bunch, and man, did it hit me way harder than I expected. I'm not going to spend a lot of the time in this video talking about it, but I really enjoyed that movie. Check out my review on it. I've got that up on the channel, so you can go check that out if you want. But I'm looking forward to this. It looks cheerfully pleasant, and I feel like you're going to leave it really kind of thinking about some things. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I think I'm talking about this long enough. So if there's any questions you guys have about it, about anything I thought about it in particular, anything you thought about it while watching it, what do you think about the themes? What do you think about the direction this could go? What do you think the outcome is going to be? Give me all your thoughts down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think, and we can carry on that conversation after the video. And guys, if you like this video, support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate everybody that participates down in the conversations that we have and the comments, everybody that watches the videos, everybody that subscribes to the channel. You guys are amazing. It is starting to storm outside, so I'm sorry if you're hearing some thunder. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. Thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.